I'm just off this morning, just leaving. Have the bridge in here. I think this is lock number 4 coming up the Audlem flight. I've been moored up in this pound for a couple of days, did some shopping, refilled the boat with provisions.
Bridge Inn, of course, is where the music festival was held.
Going to go on up.
The first lock of the day is straight after this bridge. You can probably just about see it.
Well, it looks like I've got some help. Somebody standing at the lock gate. That'll be useful. When you're single-handed, you just gotta leave it. This is the worst lock I've been to come into because you can't get no angle on your boat. No matter how much you try to push your bow over that side.
I don't know why the captain just said it.
Yes, I got help. Very, very nice. And the lady from this boat, and every bit of help is really, really nice and grateful. I appreciate it all. So onward we go. I've only got another 10 knots to do today. So it stays overcast and fairly cool. It does make locking quite easy. It keeps your body temperature down, and as long as it's not raining, I don't mind. I prefer to be a little on the cooler side than 100 degrees. That's when I think the old brain starts to get fried and I make mistakes.
I'm no expert, but looking at this building, I would guess at one day's time it was stables and possibly even a workshop as well. I'm only guessing. Someone out there will probably know for certain.
I'd like to bring you all a little update on my website. Things are ticking along quite nicely. I'm getting a few orders come in. Perfect. I could do a few more, of course. That would be excellent. But here is a couple of examples of what I've actually done. And I do have permission from the person who owns these photographs to show them to you. Now on the website, I've added now a place where you can actually go on there and choose to have your own pictures framed, or mounted I should say. What you can do is you go on there and you choose the size that you require, the colour, the amount you require, and I will do them for you. All you have to do is, once you've clicked on the link and train, all you have to do once you've clicked on the link in there and make your choices is there. If you go to contacts, you'll see my email address for my website, and click on that and email me your photograph or anything you want printing, and I will print it as you've requested, mount it and mail it to you. As simple as that. This is really nice. I'm getting lots of help up the flight. It makes my life very easy being single-handed. This is what makes boating today for a single-handed boater absolutely brilliant. Meet Trevor. Trevor is helping me up this lock flight, which I very much appreciate. Great Lockie, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Trevor. It's not often that two Trevors meet each other.
Well, we're not the most common name in the world.
It's not, no.
And I lived in the States for 15 years. It's very uncommon over there.
Yeah. Well, my mum named me after the famous cricketer Trevor Bailey because she was a great fan of his. What my dad thought about this isn't recorded.
Okay.
I was just so worried. I could just see she was determined she was coming.
Well, it's not every day I share a lock with a swan. No. But the swan definitely wanted to come in with me. So, what do you say? Do you like being in the lock with me? No?
I hope she doesn't get
You're not the first one I've actually had in a lock, but normally if I'm on my own, I lock the swan through first. Last lock on the Audlem flight. That's been a nice little trip up here this morning. Guy just come out of this lock and shut the gates behind him when he must have been able to see me in the lock below, but there you go. A very nice lady on the boat that's following me up has come up and opened the lock gates for me. How nice is that? Very kind, isn't it? I've just reached the top lock now at the Audlem lock flight, and it's just starting to drizzle with rain. So I'm going to be looking for somewhere to moor up very, very quickly. Let's get out of this lock and go and find somewhere nice and dry.
Well, while I'm opening up the top lock here, I'm just about to leave the Audlem flight. I'd like to have a little bit of a stop press here. By next weekend, I should have Christmas cards up for sale on my website. And the pictures on the Christmas cards have all been taken by me. Now I'm going to start off with a range of wildlife, mainly birds actually. There'll be robins, blackbirds, swans, and even a heron. A little bit different, but Christmas themed. The other thing about my Christmas cards is, besides having just Merry Christmas on them, you can choose your own greeting and dedicate them to anybody you like, such as, of course, mother, grandmother, father, grandfather, son, daughter, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend. You name it, you can put it on there. This is another thing I like about locking up rather than locking down. When I come out the top of the lock, I can just leave the boat just after I've exited the gate, close the gate, as long as I don't leave the boat in the way and hit the boat on the way across, of course, which it looks like I'm going to do here. Whoops a daisy! Didn't judge that very well, did I? Oh well. Push the boat forward a little bit. It makes it much easier. I don't have to moor up particularly. I just stop the boat and close the gates, jump back on the boat, and off we go. The lady on the boat that was following me up these locks really kind and helped me a couple of times up through locks, opening gates and closing gates for me. So as I'm leaving the last lock here, I'm draining the lock down for them, and I'm going to open the bottom gates so they can come straight in. It's all a bit of give and take on the canals. You help me, I help you, and everybody helps each other.
Here we have Panda's Pantry. I just got some cream teas, scones, jam and clotted cream. It's a little treat for me. Very rarely have little treats these days. You can get ice cream and all sorts. Anyway, it's raining, so I don't fancy an ice cream, but cream teas will go down nicely. Then I'll have my chilli later on in the day.
Where I've left the boat just sitting here at the top of the lock, it's now got rather crooked at the front, and the wind has blown over into the bushes. So I've just got to straighten the boat up a little bit before I make a move. I was going to open the bottom gates for the boats coming up, but the lady is just walking up and she shouts out to me, "Don't worry, I've got them covered." So I'm just going to make a move just once I get this boat into a straight line so I'm not in the bushes. Okay.
Quicker, but I had to do some shopping. Couldn't resist.
I was going to moor up along here after coming out of the top lock, but the sun's decided to come back out again and it's brightening up, so I think I'll carry on moving for a while. This is bringing us to the end of this video. I want to thank all my subscribers, Patreon supporters, PayPal supporters and everybody for watching. And of course, a big thank you goes out to everybody who started ordering things from my website. And don't forget to look out for those Christmas cards. I can personalise them to your liking. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that old bell notification button. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.